So yeah, that was basically what we had to do. So this is, let me see the code now. So we know the first bit. Okay, so it says the variable count two is actually equal to 0, count two is less than 3, count two plus plus, and then the same here. Move forward by 50 pixels, turn left by 120 degrees, and move forward by 50 pixels again. That will be. So this is an artist video. Can you hear it? Not yet.
Okay. To stop sharing and share again.
Did you just hear that?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay. I just stopped sharing and share. Share sound. All right, you should be able to hear it now.
You can store a value in when you use.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna start it. Okay, I'm just gonna start it from the beginning. So
yes.
A variable is a container that you can store a value in. When you use that variable in an algorithm, it opens up the container and looks at the value inside. This lets you write smarter algorithms that behave differently depending on the value stored in the variable. For example, if you wanted to write an algorithm to say, "Happy birthday, you're turning 10," to my little brother, that's great now, but when I run it next year, I'd want it to say, "Happy birthday, you're turning 11." I could create a variable called age to store my brother's age and write my algorithm to say, "Happy birthday, you're turning age" instead. Because variables can change, each year I can update the variable age to equal age plus 1.
In this puzzle, we're going to be using a variable that will set the length of the line our artist draws. Later on in our code, the move forward block will look at that length variable to see what value you've set it to.
So that was the video. Done. Now we're gonna go on to level 4. Well, I've done level 4. All you need to do, so just look at the code below, and it says repeat 3 times, move forward and turn left. Move forward, then turn left, and then basically what's going to happen is we've done that in level 1, and you can just pick. So the artist will draw a triangle with 50 pixels. B, say A, B, or C, and then D is I don't know. So just choose one and then 1. It says incorrect. Okay, so I got it incorrect. So if we, okay, well, I've already done that. So after you've done that, so yeah, I can't change it because so we've actually done this. So in the video it said set length to 50. So we set the length to 50. The code looks like this, and the variable length is 2. Length 2 is equal to 50. Okay, we've got that. Move forward, length 2. Length 2, as we know, is equal to 50. Turn left 120 degrees, move forward, length 2. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. And then you can just say okay. And then run. So yeah, we just wrote 12 lines of code. So this is oh yeah, we've read the code already. So we've read the code already. So we're gonna reset it. So yeah, we just wrote 12 lines of code. And then now we have to skip a space. So what we're going to have to do is, so we set the length to 50 again. We're going to have to move forward, turn left 3 times, and then we're going to have to jump for sorry, we're gonna have to jump forward, jump forward by length, turn right by 90 degrees, jump forward then by length, and then turn left by 90 degrees. We're gonna have to repeat that 3 times. So if let's say I didn't have this and I ran it, so then what you're going to have to do is only done one triangle. So we don't want to put them all together. So we're just going to put it in the other one here. So you can see the artist is drawing all of them here. So that's what we're trying to do. And sometimes if you don't really know what to do, you can just click on the hints. Sometimes I recommend you to do that. So now we've added the jump, because after we've done one, we're going to have to jump and then draw another one, then jump and then draw another one. So it's actually just jump. And then yeah, I wrote 17 lines of code. Yeah, so I've already showed you here, as you can see. This is, but because it's been repeated 3 times, so 2 times 2. Yeah, and it said I wrote how many lines of code. All right, so yeah, that's level 6 done. Okay, so now we have a bit more triangles. We're still have a jump forward, but we're just going to repeat that 3 times because look, let's say I've already attached this here, but if I didn't have that on, this is what would have. Yeah, if I didn't have that, because in level 6, we just did this. This is what we did, and there was only 3 triangles. And then in level 7, we've just done 3 triangles. So we're gonna add, because as I said, if you didn't have that on, it would have done 3 triangles. But if we added repeat, so if I added like a repeat here, so repeats 3 times, jump forward, turn left, move, jump forward, turn right. So we just swapped these left and right here. And then we've basically done the same here, but instead of this, if you don't know, instead of this, we've actually put left at the bottom and then right second, but we've put right at the bottom and left second. So now if I type this, so yeah, we've just written 34 lines of code. And yeah, that's the code. So we've basically just repeated this 3 times. That's why. Okay, now on to level 8. So now it says, oops, we actually need triangles to be 60 pixels wide with 60 pixels of 60 pixel jumps. Aren't you glad you're using available? Yes, I am very glad. So instead of 50, because if we had that to 50, it's only because the triangles now are a bit bigger. So if we changed it to 60, just 10 more than 50, it would, because 60 was bigger. So yeah, that was 34 lines of code again. Yeah, that's the code. We just basically, as I said, we just repeated. So we've done it here, we've done this here. We're just going to do it again and put it at the bottom. So this is what it looks like. So, and onto level 9. Number 9 is not actually triangles, they're squares. And squares are they have more sides than triangles, so they're bigger than triangles, let's say, basically. So we know that squares have 4 sides, 4 corners, 4 edges. So what we're going to do is we have a repeat 4 here. So we have a repeat 4, and it says you use what you've learned to build a design where the squares have 80 pixels. So instead of 50, 60, 70, 20, we put 80 because the squares are a bit bigger than the others, so it would be 80. And then we're going to repeat. So we're going to repeat 4 times and put that inside. And then inside the repeat 4 will be move forward and turn left. And we're just going to put that there. So jump. So I'm going to repeat 4 times, move forward, turn left 4 times for number 1 box here. We're going to do it 4 times and make sure we're jumping to each one. Turn right, turn left, and that's mostly it. So if you're wondering, it just skip the first line. I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, we've written 18 lines of code. That's it there. The length 2 now, it was equal to 50, but now it's equal to 80 because we need 80 pixels long. So the reason why it leaves a space is because it's still going to go around the whole square, but it's just left the space and went round so it can jump. And that's lesson 7. Yeah, that's lesson 7.
Thank you